The auction yard erupted with laughter the moment Nathan Brooks raised his hand for the sixth rusted tractor. The old machines looked more like scrap metal than farming equipment, their faded paint peeling under the harsh afternoon sun in rural Iowa. People whispered that the widowed single father had finally lost his mind. He had already sold nearly everything he owned just to keep food on the table for his 8-year-old son, Caleb. Buying 6 broken tractors seemed like the final mistake that would bury him forever. Yet as Nathan quietly signed the paperwork with dirt-stained hands and tired eyes, no one realized they were witnessing the first step toward one of the greatest farming success stories America had ever seen. If you believe in kindness, hard work, and second chances, please take a moment to like this video, leave a comment telling us where you're watching from, share this story with someone who needs hope today, and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring true-to-life stories. Life had not been kind to Nathan. After losing his wife, Rachel, to a sudden illness, he found himself raising Caleb alone while struggling to save the small family farm that had been passed down through 3 generations. Years of drought, rising fuel prices, and mounting debt had pushed him to the edge of bankruptcy. Banks refused to lend him another dollar. Neighbors stopped believing he could recover. Some even suggested he sell the land and move away. But every evening, Nathan would stand beside the old red barn with Caleb, looking across the empty fields, silently promising himself that he would never give up on the dream his family had built with their own hands. Those 6 rusted tractors were never meant to plow fields again. Nathan had spent countless nights studying old machinery manuals, online repair forums, and agricultural technology. He realized that the engines, transmissions, and heavy steel frames could be restored and transformed into specialized autonomous farming equipment at a fraction of the cost of buying new machines. Working late into the night after putting Caleb to bed, he welded broken parts, rebuilt engines, installed affordable GPS systems, and connected simple computer controls. Every repaired tractor represented another small victory against hopelessness. The months were exhausting. Nathan often survived on only a few hours of sleep before returning to the fields at sunrise. Caleb became his biggest helper, carrying tools, cleaning parts, and proudly handing his father bolts and wrenches. Their bond grew stronger with every challenge they overcame together. The farm slowly came back to life. The restored tractors planted crops with surprising precision, reduced fuel costs, and allowed Nathan to manage far more land than ever before. Soon neighboring farmers became curious instead of judgmental. They wanted to know how those forgotten machines were outperforming expensive modern equipment. Word spread across Iowa and then throughout the Midwest. Agricultural experts visited the farm expecting to find a lucky accident but instead discovered remarkable innovation born from desperation. Universities invited Nathan to demonstrate his low-cost farming methods. Investors recognized the enormous potential of his practical designs, especially for struggling family farms across America. What began as 6 piles of rust quickly evolved into a fast-growing agricultural technology company dedicated to helping farmers reduce costs while increasing production. Within a few years, Nathan's once-forgotten property became one of the largest and most successful smart farming operations in the United States. Thousands of acres flourished with healthy crops. His company manufactured affordable tractor conversion kits that reached farmers nationwide. The business value eventually crossed $100 million, astonishing the same people who had once laughed at him in the auction yard. Reporters praised the incredible success, but Nathan always reminded everyone that the true victory was not becoming wealthy. The greatest reward was proving to Caleb that perseverance, honesty, and compassion could overcome even the darkest seasons of life. Nathan never forgot the difficult years. He created scholarship programs for the children of struggling farming families, donated equipment to small farms recovering from natural disasters, and opened training centers where young people could learn modern agriculture without paying expensive tuition. Every Thanksgiving, hundreds of local families gathered on his farm for free meals, celebrating hope instead of hardship. The fields that once symbolized failure had become a place where thousands found encouragement and opportunity. Before we reach the end, we'd love to hear from you. Please comment with the words, never give up. If you believe faith, determination, and hard work can change a person's destiny. As the sun set over the endless green fields, Nathan watched Caleb, now a confident young man, driving one of those restored tractors across the land that almost slipped away forever. The laughter that once echoed through the auction yard had been replaced by admiration across the country. Success had not come because life became easier. It came because one father refused to let heartbreak define his future. Sometimes the world's greatest opportunities arrive disguised as broken pieces everyone else overlooks. All they need is someone brave enough to believe they still have value. If this story touched your heart and reminded you that hope can grow even from life's hardest moments, please like this video, leave your thoughts in the comments, share it with your family and friends, and subscribe for more emotional stories that inspire courage, kindness, and never giving up. If you'd like, I can also make this story more cinematic, more emotional, or optimize it specifically for viral YouTube narration.